right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Everything Browns Nation live play-by-play brought to you by Fan Chat Nation, Everything Browns Nation collaboration. This is the Cleveland Browns versus the Houston Texans. I am Corey Boyd, and within a few minutes to the right of me will be Producer G, everybody's favorite producer. The Cleveland Browns head in today with a 2-game winning streak, going in to face the Houston Texans, who are on an 8-game winning streak. We want to appreciate everybody who is watching on Facebook and on YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube, we appreciate it. You can give us a like and a subscribe. We would appreciate that too. Make sure you leave a comment and let us know where you are making that comment from and what are you watching on. Are you watching on an iPad, an Android, an iPhone, a Samsung, an LG, a TV? What are you watching on? Let us know. And here we go, as the Houston Texans are going to start off with the ball, as you see Deshaun Watson walking onto the field. Here we go, as the Cleveland Browns could have had Deshaun Watson, but they passed him up, and he has 39 touchdown passes in his 18-game career, third most in NFL history, as you can see on your screen, or if you cannot, I am reading that to you. And we're starting fast. Deshaun Watson under center. Griffin, the tight end, goes in motion. The Browns shift. He drops back, hands to Lamar Miller. He goes to the right, and he's off to the end, and he trips up, tackled by the turf. Thank goodness, as he was. A good gain for the Texans. Looks like they got a gain of 6, and we're going to go to second down. And here comes my guy, Producer G, who will be doing the play-by-play as I subbed in for him. 2nd and 4, 6-yard gain for the Houston Texans.
Yes, right into it right away here. There's a lot of Asians in there. The Everything Browns Nation collaboration with Fan Chat Nation. A lot of Asians. So here we go. 2nd down and 4 now. Watson in the shotgun. He does a play fake, looks down the middle, has his man for a nice chunk pickup there and a new fresh set of downs for the Texans.
This is going to be a tough test for my Cleveland Browns here, as Demaryius Thomas, that came over for the Denver Broncos in a trade. That was a huge pickup for the Texans, in my opinion. As you see the play action, Demaryius Thomas right over the middle, Peppers with the hit, and here we go.
1st and 10 now from the Houston 42. Handoff to Lamar Miller. Has a crease and gets about 6-yard gain there to bring up 2nd down from the Houston 48.
Another good run, a chunk run here on this Browns defense. This is going to be a tough task for the Cleveland Browns today. Toughest of their last 3.
2nd and 4, Watson with the handoff to Miller up the left side. He's got a big crease, and he gets up the middle, picks up about 20 yards there on 2nd down and 4 to take it to about the Browns' 32-yard line.
Lamar Miller has been on a running tear. You seen him last week rip off that 92-yard run in their victory against the Tennessee Titans, and he is off to another quick start.
1st down now from the, it was the 37-yard line. It's a handoff to Miller again on the left side. He gets about 9 on 1st and 10.
And Houston is going fast. They're picking up the pace. The Browns not able to substitute. And actually, that was Alfred Blue with the run, not Lamar Miller. Alfred Blue in the game for Lamar Miller, and he got a 9-yard gain.
Yes, want to appreciate everybody checking us out right now on Facebook Live and YouTube. It's 2nd down and 1 now from the Browns 28. Watson in the shotgun. Miller to his left. Waits a snap, takes it, hands to Miller, and he's got a little bit of space, picks up the 1st down on about a 3-yard gain there.
And right now, I'm going to try to be down the middle as I can, but isn't looking good for the first drive for my Browns. They're going right down the field like it's easy.
Yes, you're going to need to see the Browns offense executing today at a high level. What's up, L.A.? Appreciate you. Chris Lyons, what's going on? He wants to talk Buckeyes, but then he says, anyway, let's go Browns. 1st down now for the Texans. From the Browns 26, Watson takes a snap.
And Myles Garrett
rips him down. Wow.
Rips him down.
I'm surprised there's no penalty on that one, folks.
No flag. It looked like a horse collar. They didn't call it. Myles Garrett came around the end. He used just brute strength to get to Deshaun Watson. That's what the Browns need. Pressure without blitzing.
Yes.
Ooh, it looked like a horse collar.
Well, it looked like he grabbed him by the jersey.
Yeah, you're right. He did get the jersey. Good no call by the ref. And Myles Garrett with the brute strength.
That's
one
strength.
arm took him down.
Right there.
Nice sack by Myles Garrett. Get the pressure. That's what we need to do to stop this Texans offense.
And a second 18, shotgun snap for Watson. Gets it to Hopkins, who picks up about 3 yards. So that'll be 3rd and 15 now from the Browns' 30.
And CBS just said that's his 6th sack of the season. That is incorrect. That is Myles Garrett, 11th sack this season.
11th sack. So you guys should tune in to us, not CBS. Turn down your volume. We have the correct information up here. Marcus Roth, what's going on? He says, go Browns from Middlefield, Ohio. And make sure you guys give us a like and a share. We give you shout-outs. Give us a like. Give us a share on the Facebook page. We appreciate it. Click the link in the description for YouTube. Here's 3rd and 15 now from the Browns' 31. Watson in the shotgun takes a snap. And he's looking around, looking, has time. He's looking deep, and he's got Hopkins for the first down. Wow.
His number one option.
16-yard gain there on 3rd and 15, folks.
Good. We got some YouTube here. Dalton Lee Robertson says hi. Daryl Henry says Houston, Texas. Dalton Lee Robertson says let's go Browns. Matthew Williamson says, hey, this is live. And Clyde says not a good start. As you see Hopkins, just a good route, too much time. 3rd and 15. That's not what you want to see for the Browns defense.
First down handoff to Miller on the right side. And he's going to be bottled up for about a 6-yard loss now. So that'll be 2nd down and long from the Browns' 21.
Agba and
Watson,
Avery with the stop.
Watson 3 for 3 for 34 yards on this opening drive, and now it has taken up 5 minutes. So good starting drive here for the Texans.
Not good for the Cleveland Brown defense. You have to get off the field on that 3rd and 15.
Yeah.
You cannot, especially Hopkins, you know that's his number one target. He's going to look for him in that situation. You cannot let that happen.
3rd down will be the key in this game. 2nd and 17 now. A weird motion by Miller out of the backfield. Watson takes a shotgun snap. He's looking, gets tripped up, and goes down. He tripped on his own, went down, gets back up, and then it looks like, is it Garrett that's there again? Or maybe it's –
I don't think that was Garrett. Couldn't see the number.
Agba.
Yes. Agba got the pressure. He tripped over the turf, tried to get up. Agba bring him down for a 3-yard loss. Another sack for Cleveland. 2 sacks this possession. Have to get off the field on this play.
Yes, 3rd and 20. If you give up 3rd and 20, I don't know what to say at that point.
Me neither.
After you already gave up a 3rd and 15.
This iPad may fly early, folks.
Here we go. 3rd and 20 from the Browns' 24. Watson takes a snap. Looking, fires left. He has his man
Demarius Thomas
for a little 10-yard completion.
I like the defensive play there. Give him the underneath. Hold him to a field goal on 3rd and 20. The drive started off looking easy. Hold him to 3.
What's going on, Gibson?
That's all you can ask for.
Gibson on Facebook Live, watching from Virginia. Appreciate you, Gibson.
All right. YouTube. Cheryl says, too easy. Shake my head. At least we held him to 3 here. As Fairburn will go ahead. 24 for 29. 54 is his long this year.
So for this being like about a 7-minute drive and the 3rd down conversions, it's actually turning into a small victory here for Cleveland, considering the time. Oh my goodness!
No. Good
now you
gracious.
might have a penalty here.
Are you serious?
There's the flag running into the kicker.
It better be running and not roughing.
That'll be a fresh set of downs, most likely.
Oh my!
I believe it's going to be automatic first down either way. Greg Williams is pissed. I don't know which player it was, but someone flew right into the kicker after the field goal.
If it's running, we'll be okay. We're good. It's running. It's running.
So
it's running into the kicker.
It would not have been a first down. It would have just been a 5-yard penalty. They'll take the 3 points. 3-0 Houston after a nice opening drive. 7 minutes off the clock. 8:12 to go in the first quarter before the Browns even see the ball.
This is the key here. Now our offense, see what our offense can do. This is definitely going to be the toughest defense we have faced on this 2-game mini winning streak. Atlanta, Cincinnati, and now Houston. Houston's defense is definitely the toughest defense we're going to have to face.
Guys on Facebook Live, I want you to give us a like and share. I haven't been able to get the shares out yet. I'm going to do it now, but I'll need you guys to help us out in there. Give us shares. Invite other Browns friends for us. And share it into Browns groups if you can do that. I'm going to go ahead and get some shares out.
Yes, please. And on YouTube, if you're commenting on YouTube, make sure to give us a subscribe and a like. John Griffin says, I'm from Tennessee, but my Texans are my favorite team. So he is rooting for the Texans on this game. This is everything Browns Nation, but I do understand that there will be some Texans fans rooting.
They don't have a show.
You know, that is fine. I am okay with that. I am not going to sit here and act like everybody is a Browns fan in the nation. It is okay. So he had to like that drive. The stall out, he may not have liked the 3 points. No. But I'll take that as a Browns fan. Now we got to see what our offense looks like. Thanks for watching, John. Appreciate you. Appreciate the comment. Hey, if you could give a subscribe here, even though you're a Texans fan, I'd appreciate that too.
Yes, because we're going to be trying to do every game.
We're trying to get our horizon, get out there and do more games than just Browns as well.
Yes, Houston definitely has got to be disappointed, even though they got the 3 points, to put that type of effort up on that drive and not be able to get a 6 out of it. Lamar Miller had some big chunk runs. Watson was slicing them up. 4 for 4 now on that first drive. The defense played, they gave up the big chunk runs, but they did do enough to get them in some third and long situations where ultimately the drive stalled. So you got to feel like that was a small victory if you're the Browns. And now you got a chance to come out here and do something on offense. What are you expecting to see? Because I'm hoping to still see what we saw last week, which is them just letting Baker just do his thing with spreading them out. I
think they'll spread them out, but I also think they will try to run the ball as well too, just because of the pressure that Watt and Clowney can bring.
Yeah, they got to do something to try to counter
that, or the screen game. If they're going to bring that pressure, bring the screen game.
Duke Johnson.
Get Duke Johnson involved in this ball game. He was not involved at all last game. Not at all.
No, 3 touches, I believe, and they were all, I believe, on the opening drive last week,
yes,
too.
They were.
So, and he had an impact on that drive, but obviously they didn't need him putting up 35. Here goes the kickoff now from Houston, right to left. It's going to be fielded by Peppers at the goal line. He brings it out. He's across the 10, the 20. He's got a little bit of space, and he gets up and smacked at the 25, and he's still on his feet and goes down at the 27. So good decision there to bring it out as you get a little bit past the 25. That's what you hope for in that situation. You got to at least hit that 25-yard line if you're going to bring it out of the end zone. And now they're showing some Baker Mayfield stats on the screen. He's got, in the last 3 games, 73% completion, 257 pass yards per game, 9 touchdowns to 1 pick. And that has been since Mr. Freddie Kitchens has taken over, and the Browns are 2-1 during that stretch. And Mayfield leads all rookies in pass yards and touchdown. First down, handoff to Chubb. He's got space. He picks up rumbling, tumbling, gets about a 6-yard gain there on first down to bring up second down and 4 now from the 33-yard line of the Browns.
And here we go. Looks like they're going to – Did Duke come in?
Second down and 4. 7:40 and counting in the first quarter. Browns' first possession here. 3-0 lead for Houston. Mayfield in the shotgun. He's got a back to his left, a back to his right.
Duke in motion.
A lot of things going on in the backfield. Handoff left side, Chubb. Chubb has no space, and he loses a yard on the play to bring up 3rd and 5 now.
I would have liked to see them get that ball to Duke there, but
that looked like something new in the playbook there. You saw it was a bunched backfield, and then you saw another guy come in motion too, and it was a handoff to Chubb on the left side, but it didn't fool anybody. A loss of 1 there.
Yes, James Rankin, they were in the field goal range, Houston, on that possession. He asked on YouTube.
And we'll be here for the second half, too, so we'll be shutting down the stream after the first half. We'll be back for the second half, so make sure you guys subscribe so you can get back in here with us. It's now 3rd and 5. Duke Johnson comes in motion out of the backfield. We just talked about it. The receivers are spread out. Mayfield by himself in the shotgun, gets a snap, fires to the right, and it's nearly picked off.
Cunningham with a nice play. 3 and out, and that's what you could not happen as the Browns right there.
If Baker didn't put enough zip on that probably was going to be picked.
3 and out. The defense comes back on the field after the Texans went down relatively easy. Now the Browns offense go 3 and out, something they didn't do all last week, and Houston gets the ball back.
Yes.
And now the Browns defense has to trot right back on the field.
Yes.
Whoa!
How did he get out of that? He fields the punt, breaks the tackle, and now he's got space right up the left side. There's a flag down. He crosses midfield, 40, 30, 25, 20. He fumbles the football, and the Houston Texans fall on it at the 5-yard line. Unbelievable what we just saw there, folks.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
What a play. He should have been tackled way in Houston territory.
He got smacked right when he caught it. And now there's a flag. We're waiting to see what the flag is, but what an unbelievable play.
My goodness.
If you're not watching, you just missed a crazy play. The punt is fielded. It's a hold on the return team. It will come back all the way back, folks.
What a play.
What would have been a first down and goal from the 5 for the Texans.
My goodness. I mean, if you're a Browns fan or a Browns player, you have got to be kidding me. He should have been tackled. Where was he, around the 15 maybe? The 20?
It was around the 20-yard line of the Texans.
And he got out of 2 tackles, ran all the way into Cleveland territory, then fumbled the ball. Houston picked it up at the 5, but null and void due to the flag holding. It will be Houston's ball as we have a Lowe's commercial.
Yes, that was a crazy scenario that just took place there on that punt return.
Thank you, John Griffin. John Griffin says, shout out Browns Nation on YouTube. He said, thank you so much for the shout out. And Cheryl says, woo, as she's seen that play. And all Browns fans had a mini.
I'm looking on Facebook Live right now. Make sure you guys get your comments down there. I'm shouting out. I'm reading names. We're both doing that. Josh McManus, what's going on? He says, hey, Corey. Pat Lambert says, go Browns from Springfield. We appreciate you, Pat. Make sure you like the video for us. That helps us out. And Chris Lyon says, that's what happened when you don't wrap up, talking about on that punt return there.
Exactly. Clyde says, thank goodness for the flag. I want to thank everybody on YouTube who's watching, who's making a comment. If you could go ahead and like and subscribe on YouTube, we would appreciate that. We're trying to get this rolling. We're trying to bring as much content as possible, you know, for Browns games, Browns info. We're trying to bring that. We have a weekly show. If you haven't seen it, every Sunday from 11 to 12. Today was a little later, but, you know, it's usually 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. Trying to bring you the games as they come. You know, the Browns have been winning a 2-game winning streak today. Hasn't started off well, but we'll see if we can get this game turned around. Hopefully, we'll see what they do.
Yes. Either way, we're live on game days, regardless of the time. Just make sure you're tuned in to Everything Browns Nation on Sundays. And not just game days either. All throughout the offseason, we're going to try to be here every week and bring content, hopefully more throughout the week as well. So you guys subscribing, liking the video, things like that would definitely help us accomplish those type of goals. Dwayne Imk says, love you guys from New York. Go Browns. Appreciate you, Dwayne.
Thank you. Thank you.
And is this your guys' first time watching? Let us know, too, in the comments. Have you seen this before? Is this your first time finding this? And what kind of device are you looking at us on? A lot of people use their phones. I would assume that would be the majority of people. It's the easiest thing to do. But some of you have laptops or home computers or tablets. So let us know what kind of device. We always think it's cool to find that type of information out. As we're coming back from a commercial break now after that wild punt return scenario that ended up being called back for the Texans. It'll be first down for the Texans. The Browns stall on their opening drive. The Houston Texans get 3 on their opening drive. And here we go, second possession for the Texans. First down from their own 18. Comes all the way back. Watson under center. Hands to Miller up the right side. And he's going to be bottled up for about a 1-yard gain. Second down and 9 now from the Houston 19. Pat says, I watch on my phone. Great show. Thank you, Pat.
Thank you. Thank you. James says, go Browns from Cleveland. Seth says, how do you feel about the college ranking? And I'm on a note 9. Not surprised. Not surprised at all.
A note 9.
Seth, a note 9.
Second down and 9 now. The Browns are spread out by the Texans. Watson in the shotgun, takes a snap.
Pressure up the middle.
Left, finds his man over the middle of the tight end. It's going to be about a 15-yard gain and a first down from about the 35-yard line now of Houston.
And the Browns have always had troubles defending the tight end. This is going back to last year. And you see it right there. Browns were in a zone. They had Myles Garrett in coverage, which I don't like. I want Myles Garrett going at the quarterback at all times.
First down now from the 34-yard line of Houston. Watson under center. Hands to Miller on the right side. And he's going to be about another 1-yard gain there. Tackle by, looks like Joe Schobert.
Joe Schobert in on the tackle. Watson has not had an incompletion yet. He's a perfect 5 for 5.
Yes, very difficult to deal with.
He
had a slow start to the season, but he's definitely come into his own.
You expect that when you come back from an injury like that.
Yes, second down and 9 now from the 35 now of Houston. Watson under center, showing blitz from the Browns. Collins was showing blitz up the middle. Play clock at 5. Handoff to Miller. And he's taken down in the backfield for about a 3-yard loss. And that is Ward that gets in the backfield. They said,
"Yep, there's a Ward."
So Ward came in off the blitz.
The Browns blitzed. They showed blitz and actually blitzed. It looked like Watson audibled, and the audible was incorrect. He ran right into the blitz. Nice play by the defense. Now you got 3rd and long. This is when you need to get off the field, especially when you just had a 3-and-out on offense.
3rd and 12 now. 4 minutes to go in the first. From the Houston 31, Watson takes a snap from the shotgun, dumps down across the middle.
Got to tackle here,
Miller, and he's got enough for the first down. Just gets it across the marker.
There.
And there's another big 3rd down conversion. Well, they're probably they're gonna move the chains. So that's a first down, another big 3rd down conversion for Houston.
You got to tackle. When he got the reception, they didn't attack. They were backpedaling. Looked like they just didn't know what they were doing there. I did not like the defensive play there. You got to attack right here.
Lori watching on Fan Chat Nation YouTube says, "Go Browns." Appreciate you over there, Lori. Make sure you subscribe to the Everything Browns Nation YouTube as well. We're multi-streaming today. It's first down now from the Houston 44-yard line. It's a handoff to Miller.
Man.
He's got space right up the middle.
Goodness.
He's explosive, and he gets it all the way up to the Browns 40, and another new set of fresh downs for Houston.
Lamar Miller and this Houston offense is gashing the Browns with the run. 8 rushes for 34 yards. Cut back and just no defensive discipline right there. It got all the way to the 2nd level, and Randall saved a huge, huge gain if it already wasn't big enough.
Yes. You're not feeling great about your defense so far. It's 45-5 with the rush yards. Houston over the Browns.
And he has all day to
Watson
throw.
looking around on first down. Wow, what a play there by Deshaun Watson in the backfield. He does a little fakety fake and fakes out the defense, but he only picks up a couple yards, but it was still a nice little nifty move to make something out of nothing.
The fakety fake.
The fakety fake thing.
I appreciate that. John said this is my favorite time. This is my first time watching, and this is my favorite channel. I'm watching on an iPad mini. Appreciate that.
First time watching, already your favorite channel. That's great. We appreciate you, John. Make sure you hit the subscribe. I'm sure you are if it's your favorite channel. Thanks for that. We appreciate those type of compliments. It's 2nd down and 7 now from the Browns 39. Watson in the shotgun. Miller to his left. Play fake, gets a snap. He's looking, firing left, and he's got Hopkins.
DeAndre Hopkins.
This guy's unstoppable. His helmet comes off. He still has the catch and a big-time first down there.
We knew DeAndre Hopkins was going to be a problem. He is his most targeted receiver. Coming into the game, he had 111 targets, 80 completions.
Yes.
Will Fuller was second, and Will Fuller has been out with another ACL injury. He was second.
And they haven't had Thomas all season.
Right. So you know he was going to be a problem.
Yes, I mean, you're looking at one of the best receivers in the league right there. It's now first down from the 14. Houston in the red zone. Watson under center, takes a snap, handing to Miller on the right side. He's got a little bit of a crease, and he's going to get about, still pushing about 3 yards on the play there. It'll be 2nd down and 7 now from the Browns 11.
They are attacking the right side of the line. That's something they've seen. Alfred Blue was in the game on that run, giving Lamar Miller a breathe. 3 rushes, 14 yards for Alfred Blue. Everything is working right now on offense. The defense has been out on the field the entire game. This is not a good start for Cleveland.
2nd down and 7 from the Browns 11. Watson under center. Takes a snap, play fake to Miller, looking right.
There's his tight end, wide
and he's got
open,
a man for the touchdown. It's the tight end, and Houston now opening things up here in the first quarter. And you're looking at a 9-0 lead at this point. Browns have only had the ball one time. Houston twice. They scored on both drives. The first quarter's just about done. And Watson now 8 for 8, 104 yards and a touchdown in the first quarter. He's having a day so far. Last week, the Browns couldn't start any better. Today, the Houston Texans can't start any better unless they would have scored the touchdown on their first drive. But
they're going to have to really do something here. They're not defending the run well, so the play action is going to eat you up. And right there, his tight end was wide open. Pitch and catch.
Right now, no signs of hope for the defense, other than they had a couple sacks early on. But Watson doing whatever he wants right now. The running game, gashing. So right now you need to make some adjustments if you're this Browns coaching staff.
We have to do something. Seth Shoemaker.
Oh, yes.
So go ahead.
Oh, nope, never mind. Go ahead.
Seth Shoemaker on YouTube said the 3 rookies have been the best thing for the Browns in a while, Chubb, Baker, and Denzel. John says he hit that button. He hit that like button and subscribe. And then Seth Shoemaker said the same.
Appreciate you guys. Again, we're here right now doing this live play-by-play during the game, watch party kind of thing with you guys so we can talk about this thing together. And for those of you who maybe can't watch the game for whatever reason, maybe you're at work, who knows, but this is why we're doing this. And but this is just one part of what we do, so we'll be bringing you other content throughout the week. We have another show, like he said before. We do most of our Brown stuff only on Sundays, but hopefully at some point with more subscribers and likes and things like that, we can move on to bringing more content throughout the week.
Also, if you want to give us support on everything Browns Nation, Patreon / Everything Browns Nation. Everything Browns.
Yes, Patreon.
Patreon / Everything Browns. We would appreciate that too. Just trying to give everything we can to give you more and more content. As you can see, our Cleveland Browns are down 10-0. It is the reversal of last week.
Yes.
Everything went well for us in the first half, and now everything is going bad. If there is any silver lining I can say right now as a Browns fan, now you're going to see what this team is made of, because everything has been going well. Getting leads, going out, everything's well. You have controlled the narrative, controlled the tempo, controlled the game plan. Now you're down 10-0. Whatever game plan you had, you're going to have to alter it now because Houston is in control. They can do what they want to do. Now this offense is going to have to come out. If you get another 3-and-out here, oh boy.
Yes, and it's also going to be curious to see what type of adjustments are made for the defense. Dallas Butterworth says, watching the game on TV and watching you guys on my phone, upsetting start early. Yes. And like he just said, you got to do something here with the offense.
And yes, John Griffin, we are live streaming on Facebook. Our Facebook page is Everything Browns Nation. You can go over there and give us a like and a follow. We would appreciate that. Everything Browns Nation on Facebook. And also if you can follow our Fan Chat Nation Facebook as well.
Yes.
We would appreciate that.
Thank you for that. So here we go. We're coming back from the commercial break.
Deshaun Watson could not have had a better start to this game, I don't think.
Yes, they're showing
minus the 2 sacks.
His drive numbers, 4 for 4, 62 yards and the touchdown on that drive. Just doing what he wants. But you got a big-time receiver. Hopkins making big plays, too. Here's the kickoff. Peppers will just let it go past his head. It'll be a touchback. First down from the Browns' 25.
John said he's going to watch on there, so I think John's going to watch on both.
Oh, we appreciate you, John.
Appreciate you, John.
We like both. I mean,
Honestly,
YouTube's probably going to be the easiest way to get us directly.
Yeah.
But Facebook is fine, too. If you can remember to go to our page during the stream.
Yep, YouTube just gets you straight there. But, hey, if you can do both, we appreciate it.
You can turn on your notifications, too, on Facebook so that you can also be alerted there when we go live. Here we go. First down now. Baker Mayfield in the shotgun, running back to his left from the Browns' 25. 38 seconds to go in the first quarter. Takes the snap. He's looking left, firing left, and he's got Callaway for about a 6-yard gain.
Yep.
So get some nice quick completions. Let's get Baker Mayfield comfortable here.
Let's get him going. Let's get Baker going.
In a rhythm.
Let's get Baker going.
And that could possibly end the first quarter here if they let it tick down. Looks like they might try to squeeze one more play in here as we hit 15 seconds to go. And it looks like they're going to go ahead and walk to the other side of the field. Oh, no, they're not. That was stupid. So they're lining up.
Now
there's 5 seconds. Will they get the snap off? Mayfield in the shotgun takes the snap from the Browns 31, fires a strike.
Woo! He held on.
He whipped that one, boy.
There you go, Landry.
Jarvis
there you go.
Landry.
Get pumped up, baby. That's what we need.
Jarvis Landry.
We got to get that guy involved.
Great way to end the first
quarter. Yes, good throw, good strike, good catch.
Yes, about 15 to 20-yard gain there. I didn't see the exact number, but big-time play, big-time first down. Now you got to drive moving when you come back to the second quarter. And again, like I feel like we're seeing it now. They're just going to let Mayfield come out here and kind of fling this thing around. I think you need to set up that run off of Mayfield's passing. So now you can start handing it to Chubb a little bit later in the game, kind of like what we saw last week. Not that you won't hand it to him, but there might be more things that open up for him later as the pass continues to work. Dennis Funk's watching from Arlington, Texas.
All right.
And Ted Jurek says the Browns need to answer with a score. Yes,
they do. Let's get Baker going. I want to see a little bit of tempo, get that passing game going, get the receivers. As you've seen Jarvis Landry, he got hit, he got up, showed some emotion. Nothing like getting your defense involved with a touchdown. The defense gets pumped up. They see the offense get fired up. That makes them want to go out there because right now that defense is like, man. Deshaun Watson, Lamar Miller, and DeAndre Hopkins are going up and down the field like it's nothing. Offense, you counter that with a touchdown, make it 10-7. Give your defense a little bit of confidence, like, hey, we got your back. Just go get the ball back for us. That's what we need right now. Answer the Texans with a score.
Yes, Landry is your leader amongst your wide receivers. He's the guy that you count on to get those other guys motivated as the leader, making the most money, things like that. And big-time catch for him right there to get things going here. Hopefully that can carry out through the rest of the team and pump them up as well to get this thing going. And John Griffin now tunes in on Facebook. He says, I'm watching on Facebook now, and I'm following you all now. Thank you, John.
Thank you, John. Appreciate that.
Yes. And let your people know, too, John. If you have other Browns fans that might be interested in something like this, let them know so they can get in on the fun, too.
And that's big because he's a Texans fan.
Oh, John's the Texans fan.
Yeah, he's a Texans fan,
okay.
Yeah, and that's big.
Well, John, I'm sorry that you like the Texans. I'm a Cowboys fan. I'm here doing this play-by-play with him. But if you want to convert to the Cowboys since you are in Texas, you can come on over. We are live on Sundays normally, but the Cowboys haven't been playing Sundays, so we've been live on Thursday nights. But subscribe there, too. That's Silver and Blue Nation. It's not Texans, but, hey, you're in Texas. You can come on over to the Cowboys. We're right up the street. We'd love to have you. Isaiah Forrest says that's a nice hat. Everybody loves his hats.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
This is the hat king right here. Hats and shirts. Everybody loves it. All right, we're back now. Start of the second quarter.
All right, come on, guys.
Big first down here. After the big Jarvis Landry snag and the whip throw by Mayfield to end the first quarter. They're going to let him come out here and pistol this time.
11 yards in the first quarter.
With Chubb in the backfield. That must not have counted that last throw because that last throw was at least 20, unless they had negative or something. Mayfield takes the handoff. It's a fake to Chubb. It's a screen to Landry, who's got a little bit of space. He picks up about 6 yards on first down.
Now all we need is a little bit of Duke in here. We got to get Duke the ball.
Now you got Landry getting involved here. 2 catches now.
Let's get Duke the ball.
Time to get the ball into the hands of your playmakers. 2nd down and 3 now. They're showing Mayfield stats. He's 3 out of 4 for 29 yards. We already know his completion percentage is going to be high. Now, can they finish off drives is the question. As they're showing Freddie Kitchens here, who has definitely helped turn this offense around. He has him ranked 18th right now in the league. Mayfield under center on 2nd and 3, takes a snap.
Woo.
It's a little play fake, and it's out to Njoku, and he's going to lose about 6-7 yards here. Oh, he breaks a couple tackles, but great effort there, but just nowhere to go. There was about 7 Texans in the area, and he was by himself. There was nowhere for him to go.
That play was blew up by J.J. Watt. It was blew up as soon as Baker got the ball. He faked it. J.J. Watt wasn't fooled at all. Play had no chance.
3rd and 7 now. Browns in Houston territory for the first time today. We're under 14 minutes in the second quarter. What are you looking for here on this 3rd and 7?
I want to see Duke Johnson get involved here. He's a mismatch for safeties. He's in the slot. Get him the ball.
We got Mayfield by himself in the shotgun, something we've been seeing lately. He takes a snap. He's looking. He's stepping up to run. He
there he is.
He
was out of bounds.
He stepped up, had a little space. Duke Johnson looked like he was out of bounds before he wouldn't even have been able to catch the ball anyway.
He got pushed out of bounds by the defender.
But it looked like Mayfield maybe had an opportunity to run for that one there.
Yeah, he did.
But it looked like he wanted to take the chance on the throw, and instead it's a 4th down and 7 now. The Browns will have to punt once again.
Another punt, not good. Seth Shoemaker's watching from Ashland, Ohio on YouTube. Appreciate that.
Natasha says, let's hope the Browns put up some points. New quarter, let's go. Well, they didn't start it off very well. And Colquitt with the punt. And it's going to be a touchback. Nearly had an opportunity to get it down inside the 5, but it will be a touchback for the Texans. Let's start off first down from their own 25 when we come back from commercial break here.
Whew, not a good start at all.
Robin Morton Murray on Facebook says, enjoying your commentary in Thornton, Colorado. Thank you, Robin. I'm assuming the game's not on. They probably have the Broncos game if that's on right now. It's probably a later game. I don't know, but they definitely don't probably have the Browns going on there.
Broncos and Bengals. I think that's a 1 o'clock game, isn't it?
I'm not sure about that one.
Man, I really don't care, but,
And, hey, we appreciate you guys on YouTube now, too. I see some of you guys watching. Make sure you give us a thumbs up.
Yes, please.
Give us comments. I want to shout you out. We want to get the conversation going in here.
Yes, on YouTube. Let me know where you're watching from.
Yes.
What are you watching on? iPad, iPhone, Samsung, LG, Note 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 10. What are you watching on? TV.
Pat Lambert said the Browns are America's new team. I guess that could happen when you start to win a couple games when you haven't won any in a few years.
Seth says, why couldn't this be like the Cincinnati game? I knew it wasn't going to be like the Cincinnati game. Houston is a way better team. The defense is way better. Their quarterback is better. DeAndre Hopkins, you can argue he's the best receiver in the game if you want to, and I wouldn't argue with you. I mean, we knew this was going to be a tough game, and now we're in one. Yep. They put 17 on the board.
And count it out.
Well,
we'll be waiting for the time to end. As Seth is in Ashland, Ohio, too. We appreciate you, Seth, down there. He's down there in Cincinnati area.
All right.
Somewhere down there. He's down south in Ohio.
So this is a big defensive possession. We have to do something different here. Deshaun Watson is having all day to throw the ball.
Seth said, honestly, this is how I expected it to go so far with this game.
Well, at least you're a realist. I like it.
I was expecting a little bit more from the Browns offense. You started to see it on the second drive there. They started just going back to what they were doing last week, just kind of letting Mayfield do his thing. For whatever reason, a couple plays here and there didn't go the way it should have. Seth said it's more in mid-Ohio, Ashland. Okay. I must be thinking somewhere else, but he said an hour from Columbus. Well, that's where we are. We're in Columbus, Seth. So
I think Hollywood Higgins needs to get more involved too. Him and Baker have a good connection.
Yeah, so you want to see Chubb get going. You know he's a beast. But, again, like, haven't been able to get it going. So do you set up the pass off the run? Do you set up the run off the pass? You know, that's kind of what they're trying to figure out right now. But I feel like they're going to have to, especially if the Texans get a score on this drive. You might not see much of Chubb, going forward in this game. You might see Mayfield throwing this ball 50 times today. First down now for the Texans from their own 25. Watson takes the handoff, hands it to Miller. He picks up about 2 yards, to bring up second down and 9 now.
They need a 3-and-out right here. The time of possession is in Houston's favor. The yard is in Houston's favor. The defense has been living on the field. A 3-and-out would be huge for the Browns right now. Alfred Blue in the game for Lamar Miller.
Clyde Boyd said he's watching from his Nokia flip phone. Just kidding. I missed that phone, though, watching from my iPhone. Yes, I don't think the flip phones would have had this capability. Watson takes a second down and 9 snap. It's a screen, and
first down.
I can't remember this guy's name, but he's a feisty little rookie here.
Is that Kuti?
Yes, for the Texans. He's
Kuti?
very, very fast.
Yes, you got to watch him.
Carter. Okay,
no, Carter.
Well, no,
not Kuti.
Kuti's
another one, too.
I think he's hurt.
Kuti, he's another one. Is he out?
I believe so.
Okay.
So,
that's another
well, whoever this Carter guy is, number 14 here for the Browns, he just caught a nice little screen pass, picked up a first down, and Deshaun Watson now has a fresh set of downs to work with in the shotgun from their own 33. Handoff Lamar Miller. Or is it Blue?
It's Blue.
It's Blue.
Yep.
Alfred Blue in
carry.
the game. Yes. Blue's been around with the Houston Texans for a while. I remember him a few years ago. They'll bring up second down and 5 now. Under 12 minutes to go in the first half. Blue has 5 carries today for 20 yards. Houston again now second and 5 from their own 37-yard line. Watson in the shotgun. Takes a snap, play fake, looking down the field, firing a short pass, and it's going to be caught about a yard short of the first down at the Houston 39 by, guess who? Carter, number 14. So it'll be 3rd down and 1 now. They're showing what's been happening with Joe Schobert on and off the field, and this season 4-3-1 with him, 0-3 without him. The yards per game difference is about 60 yards per game difference when he's in and out of the game. So this guy's a big impact for your defense. I know all too well, being a Cowboys fan, how much it means when your middle linebacker goes down. Sean Lee. 3rd and 1 now. Watson, play fake, looking left, has a man wide open across midfield.
Griffin.
Oh, he fumbled the football. I swear he fumbled that ball. They're not even going to look at it.
He was down, I think. And there goes Griffin, this tight end.
I think he knows he fumbled. Look at his face. But they're not going to be able to do anything about it. Can they look at it?
11 for 11.
Yes, Watson's doing his thing. He's in the prime of the season now, mid-season form. Feeling good now off that knee injury from last year.
Yeah, he was down.
And Watson is up there with some of the greats. 1st down now as far as starting off his
He's looking
career.
for DeAndre Hopkins deep.
He's going deep.
He's got
Hopkins, and it's overthrown now.
I seen it.
Hopkins was running.
I seen it the whole way.
In the clear.
Why is Denzel Ward not seeking Hopkins?
And it's just looking way too easy out here for Deshaun Watson, folks. I mean, it's looking so easy for him. It's unbelievable, really. He's just cool, calm, and collected.
His first incompletion of the day. And it wasn't anything the Browns did. He just missed him.
Yes. Well, as they showed him kind of trying to communicate with his guy like he thought he was going this way. Mm-hmm. So it might not even have been a bad pass, just as much as some miscommunication right there. But it's 2nd down and 10 now anyway, and it's a screen pass to Carter. Same thing we saw earlier. This time he gets brought down.
Good tackle by Vallejo.
Vallejo stops him for about a 2-yard gain to bring up 3rd and 8.
I Cook 2 is in the comments here. He's a Texas fan.
Hey.
On YouTube.
We appreciate your view.
We appreciate your view. Give us a like and a subscribe. We'd appreciate that as well. Texans fans are loving this game right now. They have done what they thought they were going to do.
Yes. They were probably a little bit worried at first, and now they're settled in like, no, we're good. So it's now 3rd and 8 from the Browns 45.
They're bringing pressure.
Watson
gets away, and he got away again, and
he's
stopped.
Taken down.
Joe Schobert with the stop.
4th down coming up.
Good pressure.
The Browns 40.
And they're going to have to punt.
Punting situation here. Unless they want to try the 57-yard field goal, they could try it. No man's land, as he says on the broadcast, the 40-yard line. Do you go for it here? Do you punt it? Try to pin them deep, and they're going to come out here with the punting team.
And Clyde Boyd says deep left is Watson's lowest percentage when passing.
What's going on, Calvin Holt? Here goes the punt. It's up, and it's going to be a fair catch called for by Peppers at the 11-yard line of the Browns, and that's where they're set up 1st down now with 9 minutes to go in the 2nd quarter.
Thank you for that golden nugget of information, Clyde, in the YouTube.
Yes. Deep left, lowest percentage when passing, which is kind of crazy because earlier in the game he actually had a nice deep left pass to Hopkins himself, so the one he just tried for. But that is an interesting stat, so maybe that explains
why he was so off.
Why he couldn't hit it there. What's going on? Shane Mahone, I'm looking on Facebook Live right now here in Bentonville, South Carolina. Go Browns. Bo Chamberlain says we can't tackle. Shane Hirschfeld, our guy, what's going on? He said, yeah, we have LVE for the Cowboys. That's right. We don't have to worry about our linebackers anymore. Eric Desper says defense looks lost. Marcus Roth, pick it up, Cleveland. Yvonne Seals says, come on, Browns, let's do this. Get rid of the ego from the last game and get your head straight. They can do this. Go Browns. Veronica Esther McDonald, thanks for your comment. She's in there crying. And Gibson says, let's get our offense going.
Seth said, at least we made them punt on YouTube. And I Cook said, I'm in Summerville, South Carolina. What about y'all? We are in Columbus, Ohio.
Yes.
We are in Columbus, Ohio.
The heart of the state.
The heart of the state. Everything Browns Nation, Buckeye Nation. This is what we do.
Brandon Hassett on Facebook Live says, go Browns from Meadville, Pennsylvania.
Okay. The score is 10-0.
Eric Desper said, let's try some no huddle.
I want to go fast. I want to pick up the pace.
Up tempo here.
If you're tired, they're more tired. That's always my philosophy.
I Cook 2 says on YouTube, he says Clemson's better than Buckeyes.
Wow, that was a very
So he must have been watching the Buckeye show last night to know that we.
Yeah.
I don't know, or maybe he's just saying that because we're here in Columbus.
I have nothing to say about that.
Johnny and Chrissy Longoria says score here. and Duck Mary Lesperance Minko. Hopefully I said that right. I've been on a roll getting people's names right, so let me know if I'm saying your name right. And let us know how we look. How do we sound? Do we sound good, look good? What device you guys watching on? Is it sounding good in your speakers? Let us know so we can make those adjustments for you. We want to bring you the best quality stream possible. Chris Gurley, Spartansburg, South Carolina. He said he'll be at the game next week.
Seth Shoemaker said, it looks like you're drinking out of nothing because of the green screen.
Yes. So here we go. I've been waiting on the plug. Here it is. I knew someone would say something. It's the magic aloe vera drink. See-through, just like this on the shelves. It's like one of them cloaks from Harry Potter. So, aloe vera, Kroger brand, cloak aloe vera. There you go. Invisibility cloak. First down now. From the 11 for the Browns. Mayfield with the pitch to Chubb on the left. He makes a man miss.
There you go.
Picks up 8 yards on first down.
Now let's go. Let's pick it up.
Big.
Let's pick it up. Let's move. We're going too slow.
Yes.
And we'll trot back to the huddle. And we trot back to the huddle.
They said, we don't care if we're fast, we're slow. We just want points either way. But Chubb with a nice 8-yard chunk there on first down.
Nice run.
Getting the Browns out to the 19-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 2 now. Mayfield will come out under center again in a running formation here. I look for a play fake in this situation. This is your chance to take a play action, take a shot. Mayfield will hand it to Chubb instead, and he will pick up the first down.
There we
this
go.
guy's explosive.
Man, who you telling?
If he plants that foot in the ground and he's just strong, you're not going to arm tackle him. This guy's going to explode and just go off on you if you don't wrap him up.
Shirashi Mai, boy, I hope I didn't butcher that. I'm sorry if I did on YouTube. I cheer for the Browns, but Watson looks so good right now.
Yeah. I mean, you can't deny he's one of the best young quarterbacks in the league right now. He's one of the futures of the NFL. As we're under 8 minutes now, and it's first down for the Browns from their own 23. And Mayfield's in the shotgun, and he has Chubb to his right. Takes a snap, looking left, and it's batted down at the line of scrimmage. He was looking for Landry. That'll bring up 2nd down now.
And that's what I was worried about. Watt and Clowney, that defensive rush they can bring without blitzing. That is always the key to a defense. If you can get to the quarterback without blitzing, more men in coverage to defend the pass, as you can see there. Didn't have to sack him. Got the arms up, deflected the pass. Makes it 2nd and 10.
Wow, J.J. Watt, 87.5 career sacks in 99 games, nearly averaging 1 sack per game for his career.
That's crazy.
Unbelievable. 2nd down and 10 now. Mayfield in the shotgun from their own, the Browns' 23-yard line. Takes a snap, looking right, looking deep. And he's got Njoku. It was kind of a weird.
He jumped too early.
I think we're going to get a flag on Matthew on this one. It looked like a little bit of a hold before the ball was released.
And I think he still could have got it if he jumped a little later. He jumped too early.
Yep.
He jumped too early for that pass.
He's got a weird jumping problem lately. We saw it last week. He jumps in sideways like from the 5. Yes, it is
holding on Matthew, 5-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Yes. You could see it before, right when Mayfield released the football, and Njoku could not cleanly get on his break. He was being held, and Matthews complaining to the refs.
Oh, he deserves a technical.
Looks off.
Where is technicals in football?
He said Njoku pushed off. That's what he's trying to plead his case to the refs, but move on, young man. First down now for the Browns after the penalty. And it's a good thing that Matthew did that because Njoku probably was going to be having some space to run. He'll take the shotgun snap. They're spread out. Mayfield. It's intercepted.
Clowney.
It's intercepted.
Not Clowney. Cunningham.
And he's still on his feet across the 20 to the 10. It looks like he will score.
Touchdown.
He gets into the end zone. That's a pick 6. Baker Mayfield.
No, I don't think they're saying the 1.
He might have stepped out of bounds.
Yeah,
Either way,
big
intercepted. Comes all the way back.
And this is what you're going to have when you play a dominant elite defense like the Houston Texans. They're going to be fired up to play Baker Mayfield and his Cleveland Browns offense. Rookie of the month, 2 wins in a row, 9 touchdowns, 1 pick.
Hold on a sec here. Mojam Treaders in our Facebook Live. Get out of here with the spam. We don't need you putting links to your live streams. You're not even here to watch our stream. You're here to try to steal people from our stream and get them to come watch your garbage stream, which I'm sure is full of ads, and you want to link to something else and spam people's computers. So just get out of here. You need blocked. Matter of fact, I will block you if I can. Well, I'll get to that, but Just get out of here with those type of comments. We don't need you in here. And he sends another one as I'm saying it. This is a virtual punch in the face right there. Get out of here, man. I know you can see it. You're sitting there commenting. Johnny Chrissy Longoria says lots of Browns fans in the stadium. Yeah, well, so far they're making this trip, and they're not liking their trip so far.
Not. And it's 1st and goal. Not looking good.
Duck Mary says this sucks. Veronica says I blocked. Talking about the spammer in here trying to get people to watch their streams. And Yvonne, I'm looking on Facebook Live, Everything Browns Nation. Yvonne Murray Seals says, sucks, don't get to watch the game in Colorado, but next week is coming when they play the Broncos. The Browns will take the Broncos down. Yes, I like their chances in that game a bit better than today.
Shirazi on YouTube said this looks bad for Cleveland right now. Yes, it looks bad. It looks like it's about to be 17-0. 7:24 left in the second quarter.
Well,
a pick by Baker Mayfield.
This is why you got to temper your expectations. You can't get too excited. You can't overreact when you win a few games. We know this is a process for a young rookie quarterback, a young rookie team, really. The running back, the receivers, the quarterback, I mean, some guys on defense. It's just kind of an all-rookie team, so they're young. You got to like the potential, but you realistically – there's no way you could have realistically expected playoffs or anything further than that this season for the Browns, even after the last couple games.
Never too high, never too low. I don't get what the Cleveland Browns. I don't get high or too low, but I will tell you this. If you tune into the Herd tomorrow, Colin Cowherd is so excited right now. He's so excited because he wants to see Baker Mayfield fail.
I'm looking back at Facebook Live. Shane Mahone says, I'm on an iPhone, and it sounds good. Appreciate you, Shane.
All right.
Thanks for that feedback. Laura BP, you want me to block him from the page? Yes, if you could do that for us, that would help us out greatly. Laura, we appreciate you so much.
Thank you. I Cook from YouTube says 9-game win streak too. 9-game win streak soon. He says Texans. I mean, I can't say nothing.
Yeah,
what am I gonna say? Nothing.
Good luck to you because those streaks always come to an end. It's rare that you see a team that goes on a big win streak like that continue that on in the playoffs. So good luck with that, Texans. I know what that's like. Again, I'm a Cowboys fan. I go back to 2016. Cowboys ran off 11 in a row and lost in the first round of the playoffs. So you can go ahead and be happy about that, but it's all about timing, being hot at the right time. Earl Anderson's live in Texas. Browns make me proud.
Well,
they're not making you proud today.
Good right now. I mean, as a Browns fan, this is tough. It's really tough. It looks like the ball got moved back on the challenge, so he must have stepped out before he got to the 1-yard line. This is the tough part here, when you have to watch the game and see your team get beat down.
Robert Birdie Burdette says, tall task today on Facebook Live, and over here on YouTube on Everything Browns Nation. Victor Martinez says, I guess he didn't wake up feeling dangerous today. I mean, that's what you're going to get, though. I mean, that's what you're going to get when you're a quarterback like Baker Mayfield. I mean, he's a gunslinger.
And you got to take that. You got to take the good with the bad, and I'll take that as a Browns fan. I mean, I would like to have a quarterback like Baker Mayfield and just the regular old average quarterback. I mean, I'll take that. Oh, it is a touchdown. That's why I got pushed back.
Oh, okay.
They're kicking the extra point.
So we were waiting for an answer there after the Mayfield pick. So it is a pick six. Houston scores 17-0 here, opening it up here in the second quarter with 7:30 to go. Debbie Reed on Facebook Live says, come on, dogs. Duck Mary says, I love my Brownies no matter what. Kim Spears says, you gentlemen always make games like this better. I listen to you in Newark during Ohio games. Thank you, Kim.
Here's the one thing I don't like about that whole play. Hey, Baker, I don't want you hitting like that. I get it. He's a competitor.
Well, you want him to just step back?
I don't want him hitting with his shoulder.
Getting injured?
Yeah. We've seen quarterbacks get injured doing that. Your guy, Tony Romo.
That's true.
Doing the same thing. No, I don't want my quarterback getting a hit like that. Especially, listen, no. And he scored anyways. So what would have happened? Shoulder injury, 17-0, Baker's out. I don't want that, and I know people are going to say, well, he's a competitor. It's the moment. I don't want my quarterback doing that. I have seen quarterbacks get hurt doing the same thing. At the end of the day, no. Now, if it's a Super Bowl, different situation.
Here's the kickoff now after the pick six and the extra point. It's going to be fielded by Peppers at about the 3. Oh, it's not Peppers.
No, it's
I'm
not
sorry.
Peppers. That is not Peppers.
This is Hilliard.
All right. Hilliard getting a little bit of
Okay,
action
Hilliard. I don't understand that, but that's okay. Luis Hernandez says Browns looking like they're gassed. And he also says, don't forget this is a good team. Yes. He's talking about the Texans being good. Yes. Brandon Briggs says, why are Browns fans such flip-flops?
Who's flip-flopping?
I'm not sure. Brandon, clarify that up for us. Let us know who's flip-flopping. Is it Corey?
I ain't flip-flopping.
Is it people in the comments? Let us know. Or just Browns fans in general. Luis Hernandez says Texans are home and have momentum. Mayfield under center, play action on first down. Looking deep. He's taking a shot, folks.
Holy moly.
And it's a pass interference.
Give me the flag. Get it out your pocket.
Thank you.
Good gracious. Get it out your pocket.
And that'll bring it up all the way inside the Texans' 30-yard line, folks. That was a big, probably a 50-yard penalty.
He's trying to say this. Get out of here.
And the Houston defender trying to claim that it was an uncatchable ball. Maybe the refs will discuss it here. The ref's going to talk about this one.
Ain't nothing to discuss. Interference.
Yeah, I mean, you just can't tackle a guy. And it will stand. Pass interference on the Texans. Automatic first down now inside the 30-yard line. That was safety Kareem Jackson with the penalty.
I like the shot. Take a shot. That's what I'm talking about.
Mayfield came out, play action. You see the big arm strength there. That ball was probably in the air 60, 70 yards. 60 yards at least, I'd say. And it was not inside the 30. It's going to be first down now for the Browns at the Texan 33. Mayfield in the shotgun, hands to Chubb. Chubb looking, patient, and finds a little bit of a crease. Tackled by Watt after a 2-yard gain. There's a flag down. Lori Hammer, love you guys. I love you, Lori. We love you. Appreciate you.
Looks like this is going to be coming back. We'll see the call.
Appreciate you guys on YouTube while we're waiting on the call. Subscribe to us. Give us a thumbs up.
Shirazi said Callaway burnt that guy. Appreciate you. Victor says we never win. What is there to flip-flop? Browns fans are the most loyal.
Brandon Briggs points it out. Our screen showing 11-0. That's true.
Wow.
That must be something that's not been updated by NFL.com. So if it doesn't fix in a sec, I'll go over there and check that out, try to get that updated for us. Brandon Briggs said, hate 1 week, love next, support no matter what.
Who's
I don't
hating?
know if any
hating?
And who are you talking about again? You have to point that out there, Brandon. First down now, 1st and 20 after the penalty. Mayfield.
It's firing.
And it's intercepted again.
Wow.
Jeez. And he's got space coming back.
Corey Joseph.
Gets out to midfield.
Corey Joseph with the pick. Pick number 2 for Baker Mayfield, and he is not having a good game at all.
And
he is going against Romeo Crennel, a very veteran defensive coordinator, former head coach of the Cleveland Browns. It was a zone. Corey Joseph read his eyes, picked it off, and this is not a good game for Baker Mayfield. 2 interceptions, 1 pick six. Not good at all.
Yes.
This was not what Cleveland Browns fans and players wanted to see at all.
Seth Shoemaker says this equals not good. Yes. We wanted to see at least I did. I wanted to see the gunslinging sort of style, aggressive play calling like what we saw last week. We're seeing that today, but it's just not being executed at the same level that it was last week. I don't know if that's more of great scheme, from the defense for Houston. You just said it, Romeo Crennel, or is Mayfield just making bad decisions, So you want to see the gunslinging mentality, but this is kind of thing that you'll have that comes with that. You might go out and get 35 points and 4 touchdown passes, or you could come out here and throw a couple picks, and now you got to come back in the game. I mean, look at Andrew Luck and other guys who gunsling like that.
And this is what you got to take. I mean, you take the good with the bad. I mean, when you have Tyrod Taylor as your quarterback, that's not going to happen. It's just not. He's not going to throw that pass. He's going to hold it. He's going to wait until he sees his guys open, or he'll eat it. Baker, he ain't going to wait. He's going to let the ball rip, and you get picked. So you have to. You're going to just have to see, what do you want? And, hey.
Yes, Brandon Hassett, I have to fix the score. It's not me. It's NFL.com that's not updating, so we're going to have to go check that out. Brandon Briggs said, just to clear that up, he's talking about fans in general for the Browns. Okay. He says they'll hate them 1 week, love them the next week. As a fan, you have to understand when you watch games, you're going to have those emotional roller coaster rides. You're going to be mad when they do bad, and you're going to be happy when they do good. That's just how it works. So
Yeah, I'm a very emotional fan. Very emotional, as G will attest to. I'm very emotional. But on the pregame show, I told G, I picked this game with my heart. It wasn't with my head. My head said Houston all the way.
Yeah.
My heart was Cleveland because the momentum they came in here with. My head said Houston all the way just because they're the better team. Deshaun Watson, DeAndre Hopkins, J.J. Watt, Clowney. NFL.com heard us, got it to 17.
Yes, thank you.
It's not over yet, but it's not looking good.
Nope, there's a whole nother half. It's still time in this one, and the Browns will have the ball here. So if you can get a score, you can maybe shift the momentum. It's a game of momentum.
And he's a rookie, ladies and gentlemen. He's not going to be perfect every game.
Yes.
He needs to have games like this. So if you think he's just going to be perfect,
first down now from the Houston 49. Watson takes a snap. It's play action. He's going to look out to the left, dumps it down to Miller. Miller has space, crosses the 50, gets out of bounds at the Browns' 42-yard line to bring up second down and short. And looking back at some of our comments over here, Lori Hammer says, love you guys. Appreciate you, Lori.
Appreciate you, Lori.
If I didn't already read that one, I might have read it. Sometimes that'll happen.
It's all right.
Gibson said, I've loved the Browns no matter what. For the better part of 30 years, I've never flip-flopped ever. And real quick, back here, second down and 1 now. Watson will get under center from the Browns' 41-yard line. 6 minutes to go in the half. Miller in the backfield. I believe it's, Miller. Handoff to Miller to the right side. And he's met by Denzel Ward with a big hit, but he will pick up the first down right on the marker. Pat Fisher says, go Browns. I'm looking at Facebook Live. We're also streaming on YouTube, guys, so if you're not there yet, go subscribe there.
Please go subscribe. Give us a like.
We're looking back and forth at both comments. If we don't get your comment, don't get mad because you can subscribe. And like Duck Mary says, she's glad that you found us. So go ahead and make sure you are subscribed as well, Duck Mary. We appreciate you. We're here for you guys. We're going to be here every week. And Larry McAllister says, we suck again. So it's now first down.
Too much time. No pressure.
Watson
now here comes the pressure.
Looking. Oh, my goodness.
Got away.
Gets out of a sack.
Wide open.
And you know when that happens, you're going to find a man. And that's a big-time first down completion as we hit 5 minutes to go in the half. Watson finds his guy. First down now from the Browns' 30. I want to say it's about the 33-yard line of the Browns.
You see the time he had. There was good coverage initially, but once he broke containment, I think that was Kindred. Kindred left his man, went to get Watson, and it was a wrap.
The 28 of the Browns is where it'll be now. First down for the Texans. Watson will come out under center. Time is counting down here in the first half. Takes a snap. Handoff to the right. Garrett was in the backfield, but misses the man. Instead, it's tackled by Schobert after a 2-yard pickup.
And this is one of those games where it's rough for me as a Browns fan to watch, but it's a learning experience as you see what people go to. You just got to deal with it. You got to deal with the pain on camera.
Well, it's funny that we talk about hurrying up because now the Houston Texans are in a hurry-up offense.
And the Browns had the ball for 6 minutes and 43 seconds.
And they've got a situation from the 25-yard line of the Browns. Watson takes a snap, 2nd and 7, floats it up high, and it's over everyone's head. Incomplete.
Deep left.
Deep left.
His lowest percentage.
That's what Clyde Boyd said for us.
His lowest percentage.
Yes. So overthrow there. That's going to be 3rd and 7 now from the Browns, 25. Marina Lynn Ramirez says, go Texans. And Duck Mary says, I'll subscribe at halftime. Thank you.
To YouTube. We appreciate that.
Facebook, YouTube, both of them, all social media. We're on Instagram. We've even got a little Twitter. We're not big over there on those social medias, but hey, you guys can check us out. But as far as where we stream live, right here, Facebook, YouTube, that's it. That's all we need. That's all where you guys need to be.
And Shirazi on YouTube says the home crowd is just too much right now, so Watson can't be tackled apparently. So says Shirazi.
No, Watson cannot be tackled. You see what he does. I mean, he's just unbelievable. He's hard to bring down. He's mobile.
And I hate dual quarterbacks. I hate dual quarterbacks when my defense goes against them.
And the good thing about, well, I guess not the good thing, but like one of the great qualities, I guess, about Watson is the fact that he doesn't look to run. He looks to pass, and the running is a secondary optional thing if he needs it. So that's even more dangerous because now it's hard to game plan for that because he's just running when plays break down. Duck Mary says, where's the defense? Pat Fisher says, glad you're here also. The CBS station always shows Bucks in Tampa. I wish we could show you guys the game, but unfortunately we would get shut down if we did that.
Immediately.
But hopefully we can give you a detailed enough description of what's going on here in front of us, what we're seeing. It's 4 minutes to go now before the half, and the Texans have a 3rd and 7 from the Browns' 25. And Watson comes out in the shotgun by himself. 2 left, 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. And he takes the snap, and a quick screen to Hopkins, and he breaks one tackle, and he's going to get about a 2-yard gain there.
I was scared Garrett jumped a little quick, but I guess he timed it just right because he shot out of a cannon to get to that backfield.
He nearly took the ball, but it was a great job by Watson to get the ball over his head into the hands of Hopkins, who, because of Garrett's pressure, I believe, the throw was a little bit off, which forced Hopkins to make a different type of move than what he wanted, and that'll bring up 4th down now. Field goal unit out.
And for as long as the defense has been on the field, I know they've given up a lot of yards, but they're not playing as bad as it seems. You got a pick 6 for a touchdown. You've got 2 Baker Mayfield interceptions.
Yep.
I know it's 20-0, and they've given up a lot of yards, but
field goal's good.
Another field goal they've gave up is 20-0. The offense has done absolutely nothing. They're living on the field. You only can ask the defense to do so much, especially when you're going against an elite quarterback like Deshaun Watson.
Now, you're down 20-0. The good thing is it came early, and you still have a whole half, so you can't just rule the game out yet. And with a guy like Baker Mayfield, the gunslinger, the good news is, while he did get you a couple interceptions there, he can easily come back and get you a couple touchdowns pretty quick. With an arm like he has, he's taking shots like that. He could easily take you right down the field, get you right back in this game. And like you said, your defense hasn't played. I mean, they've given up a lot today, but they've kind of been a bend but don't break type of defense today, and it's been showing. So if they can keep doing that, and then the Browns can get a couple touchdowns, you'll still have a chance in this ball game.
I've just been texted by one of our good fans that you have Jake's name up there instead of yours.
Wow. Folks, this is why you don't do shows when you have 4 hours of sleep. You go ahead and take over for me while I fix that stupid mistake. Idiot.
And the Texans going to kick off as we change the name, as producer G will go ahead and get his name up there, your favorite producer, as we go to the kickoff. As he runs over, and he is tackled, it looks like around the 30, and that also will be Hilliard with the kick. And we're showing Baker Mayfield on the screen as all his miscues. The pick to Cunningham, as he is the one who got the pick 6 for a touchdown. And they're showing his second pick to Corey Joseph, the veteran. As you see, Mayfield is showing his disgust on his face. He does not like his miscues. He's 4 for 9 for 24 yards, 0 touchdown, 2 picks. As producer G, he shows his frustration just like Baker Mayfield. They don't like mistakes. They're both perfectionists.
Damn.
And he is back. The play-by-play man is back. As Baker Mayfield is now in the pistol, he brings a man in motion, Nick Chubb in the backfield, and here we go.
You see that stat for the first 4 drives?
Yes.
2 punts, 2 picks. There's a pass to Chubb who breaks a tackle out of the backfield, and he picks up enough for the first down. That's what I feel like any minute now you can see Chubb just break one, take one to the house from deep. We know he can do it. So, like I said, this Browns offense, even though they don't have any points right now, we know they're explosive as we have an injury now.
Why does Duke Johnson not get touches?
It's Jonathan Joseph down, the former Bengal.
Why do I keep saying Corey Joseph? Jonathan Joseph, thank you. I kept saying Corey Joseph. Like it's basketball. That's basketball.
I didn't even notice.
Corey Joseph.
Yes, sorry about that, everyone, with the name. I'm human. We're humans. We make mistakes. And
sorry
this
about
is Fan
that.
Chat
Yes.
Nation.
Sorry about that. I kept saying Corey Joseph. It's Jonathan Joseph.
This is the platform for the fans, for you guys. So in my mind, this is your show too. All you guys watching and commenting, we want you to follow and subscribe and like it and all that, because we also want your input, your opinions on things. We want you to help us when I have my name spelled wrong. We appreciate you all for that. And let's just try to make this the best show that we can all together. We have a lot of capabilities. We can open up phone lines at some point. We can do Skype. There's a lot of things we can do here with this type of show. So I want you guys to be a part of it too. And thanks for all your support.
Thank you.
First down now, under 3 minutes and ticking. First down from the Browns 40, Mayfield in the shotgun. Landry in motion on the left. Takes a snap, looking left, and he's firing down the middle. And he's got a man. It's Landry. Landry came all the way across the field from the left side.
Woo.
A nice chunk play there. First down inside the 40-yard line.
Me a little nervous.
Of the Texans. Yes, he's out here gunslinging, folks. Like we said, this is what you're going to get.
You can't change who you are. Texas in the zone. He threw it right over Cunningham, who had the pick six, by the way.
This is what you're
He
gonna
wasn't
get.
scared. He threw it right back to Landry. That's what you got to do if you're Baker Mayfield. Do what you do best. Let the ball fly and live with the results.
Calvin Holt says he's starting to think the coaches and Duke Johnson maybe have some sort of beef.
He might be right because he is not on the field at all.
Maybe he's in the doghouse. No pun intended there. As we come on the 2-minute warning, Mayfield takes a shotgun snap. He's looking, and he's got space. Nobody there, looking down the field, and throws it away.
Yeah, I think Calvin's right because that formation right there had Duke Johnson written all over it, but Nick Chubb is now playing the Duke Johnson plays. So something has to be going on, and I don't like it because he is one of our best playmakers.
Well, I'm sure there is something going on. Wasn't there some riffraff when you had Hyde in there and Chubb and Duke? Wasn't Duke saying things like, I should be getting the ball more? Or
yeah, he was. But he's right. Like, he's right.
That's probably what it is, though. Like, he's probably still frustrated.
He needs the ball. He had two touches last week. Three.
All in the first drive.
It's terrible. That's right. 2 catches and 1 carry. I'm sorry. 3 carries.
Yep.
I mean, 3 touches. That is absolutely terrible. He needs the ball. I don't care if he's right. Get the man the ball. Use every weapon to our disposal and put your feelings to the side if that's it. I could be wrong, but come on.
Earl Anderson says you guys are doing great. Thanks for that, Earl.
Thank you. I appreciate
that. And Gibson says he was incognito. I think he might be talking about me when I got up to change the name there. Lily Ann Hagler says, come on, Browns. Thanks for that comment, Lily.
Thank you, Lily.
Lori Hammer watching. Okay, we already read that comment. She says, we're better than the CBS announcers. We appreciate that compliment.
And Calvin agreed with Earl. He said, yes, they are.
Yes. Thank you, Calvin.
And everybody watching on YouTube, if you haven't already, please give us a like and a subscribe. We would greatly appreciate that. And let us know how you're doing on YouTube.
Yes.
Haven't got a comment in a while. How are you feeling about this game? Are you as frustrated as me with Duke Johnson not getting a single touch yet this game? He got 1 target and he ran out of bounds. 1 target and he ran out of bounds. He's got 0 carries. He was my big dog of the game, which looks absolutely pathetic right now. Nothing this game. Absolutely nothing. What is going on with Duke Johnson? I need to know.
Maybe that's why he was taken out, because he stepped out of bounds on that play.
Well, then that's absolutely pathetic.
That's kind of a bonehead move.
It is.
Well, I mean, unless you get hit out, but
come on. The defender forced him out a little bit, but geez, you're going to take him out just because of that?
Yeah,
one of your best players, now he's just gone?
Yeah.
Come on now.
I'm looking at Fan Chat Nation YouTube right now. We're on Everything Browns Nation, Fan Chat Nation on Facebook and YouTube, 2 separate things. Make sure you guys subscribe to both, if you would be so kind. Ricky Espinosa says, go Texans, in our Fan Chat Nation feed. James Ranklin says, we need a spark. Hunter Davis says, just tuned in from work. How are the Browns looking? Well, not good right now, Hunter. As you can see on the screen, it's 20-0 as we get ready for the half. But the Browns are they're moving right now.
Ooh.
So across midfield, and they're showing DeAndre Hopkins down on the sideline being looked at.
It's not
Looks
good
like
for
a
the
foot.
Texans. Like a foot issue.
Yes, that could be a game-changing situation right there. That's something to keep an eye on. As the Browns now have it.
And Duke is in the backfield.
From the Texans 38, second down. Mayfield looking fires a strike, and it's intercepted. God, that was unbelievable. The tight end over the middle catches the pass.
I thought that hit the ground.
He gets smacked.
It looked like it hit the ground.
I didn't see it ever hit the ground, but I'm sure we're going to take another look. All turnovers are reviewed. We're still waiting to see what the refs say.
That had to hit the ground.
They haven't ruled it a turnover yet or incomplete, so we're kind of waiting to see. But great pass, great catch, but then a great hit. Even better hit.
That hit the ground. Okay, we good.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That hit the ground. I'm about to say.
From the angle of the TV, it looked like you couldn't really see if it bounced off the ground or another player or what. So that's incomplete. So that's big. But it should have been a catch, really.
Yeah.
That would have been a big catch. Great throw. He whips it in there. Mayfield does. So.
What? A fumble?
Now they're saying it is a fumble. okay, folks, we're trying to work this thing out, figure out what's happening. They're trying to solve it here on the field. The ball clearly hit the ground, but it looks like they might say that he had the ball and made a football move.
One.
Ooh, that's going to be close, folks, with the way the rules have changed.
I'm giving it to you. You're 2 for 2. I'm not even trying. It's on you, G.
I'm going to say this one's incomplete. Normally I would go with the well, it's like this. The Dez Bryant catch. I always go back to that, being a Cowboys fan. The rules have changed now. Before, you had to control the catch all the way through the process of hitting the ground. Now all you need is possession and a football move, and the rest doesn't matter.
That was not a football move.
I don't think he made enough time here to make a football move. And again, with these replays, did they rule it a fumble?
They ruled a fumble.
So they ruled a fumble, so the evidence has to be enough to overturn that call. If it's not enough, the call will stand as called. If they're still looking at it.
That should be incomplete. To me, it should be incomplete.
I want to say this is an incomplete pass on this.
He did not make a football move. He barely turned around and he got hit.
Had it enough.
That should be incomplete. And if they say not enough evidence, the referee that called it a fumble is terrible.
Duck Mary says, I feel like I'm watching this with friends. Thanks. Yes,
that's the whole point.
That's what we're doing.
That's what we're here for.
It's fan chat. We're chatting together as fans. Yes, I think this is an
that should be
pass.
Incomplete. And that's not me being a Browns fan. That's me being like, come on.
Now, I will say this. He had possession of this ball.
But he didn't make a football move.
Yeah, he never got to do the process of the football move. So I do believe this one will be incomplete. Depending on if they feel like that's enough evidence to overturn or not, because really at this point that's a judgment call. You got to decide, was he making a football move or not? And here comes the call. It's changed. Incomplete. Incomplete.
And ladies and gentlemen, this call is brought to you by our NFL replay extraordinaire analyst, Producer G, who is 3 for 3.
Yes.
We tuned in from New York, and Producer G said incomplete. He is 3 for 3, and I am 1 for 2.
Yes, got New York up here. I go there when I see replays. Channel my inner, what's his name? I can't remember the guy's name, the league official for referees. But, yes, incomplete, so 3rd and 10 now. Inside the 2-minute warning now. And the Browns' first 4 drives, 2 punts, 2 picks. This is drive number 5. They're trying to get something here. They're trying to get some points before the half. Mayfield in the shotgun. Looks like Duke Johnson back there with him, too. Mayfield takes a snap, looking right, flush. He's firing one down the field into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
You gotta throw that to Duke. That was a bad decision.
Throws in the double, triple
coverage.
That was
a bad decision. If he looked, he had Duke Johnson.
Wow.
He had Duke Johnson come out of the backfield, and he was open. I don't know why he did not throw that ball to Duke Johnson. That was a terrible decision by Baker Mayfield. His 3rd pick of the day. That was terrible. Absolutely terrible decision. That's not called a rookie mistake. That's called a buffoon throw. If you watch this play, he threw it into triple coverage. It's not like his receiver even had a chance to get the ball.
Well, that part of it could maybe have been like a little bit of a bad pass, but I think maybe his expectations there for Njoku is that he's big, physical, he's going to try to go up and make a play, but as you can see, he didn't even have a chance on the ball. So 1st down now for Houston. From their own 25, it's a handoff to Miller. I'm a little surprised they're handing off with 1:40 to go in the half, but they do the handoff, and he goes nowhere.
And just to go back, the reason why I say it's a buffoon play is because if you've seen Duke Johnson, he had the 1st down. He was wide open.
Yeah.
That's why I get on that call so hard.
Mayfield's thinking touchdown at that point, I'm sure, and desperation a little bit here, being down 20-0. As they just showing the stat now, 3 picks on his last 6 attempts. Trap House TV tunes in on Fan Chat Nation YouTube, says, just joined from work. I can't watch now. Thank you guys for the commentary. Much appreciated. Who you guys going for? As you can see, we're kind of a Browns setup here. Yeah. We got a Browns logo back here. Yeah. So this is a Browns-centered fan chat show. But you can subscribe to us here anyway, and you can, especially Fan Chat Nation, we'll have other games going on there, other watch parties. But if you want to look at the Browns, go to Everything Browns Nation, Facebook, YouTube. Subscribe to us on those platforms. I'm coming to you guys on Facebook Live with your comments in just a sec.
And YouTube, I'll be there as well.
Yes, we've got a 2nd and 11 now for Houston from
day.
their own 19.
Wow.
And he's got Hopkins, who was out with an injury earlier. He's got the ball up to around midfield. That was Unbelievable 30-yard gain there. And the Texans now on the move again with under a minute 30 to go in the half. How do you let one of the best receivers in the league just get wide open in the zone? Unbelievable. After he was just on the sideline with a foot injury. And he comes in and big chunk play there for Hopkins. So first down now from the 48 of the Texans. Watson gets the snap. Steps up, fire. He's running. Man. He's running, and he's got the first down and a little bit more as he's out of bounds around the Browns' 35-yard line or the 40-yard line.
This is a butt whooping to proportions of butt whoopings. The defense now has lived on the field. They might as well get a tent and just pitch it there. I mean, the offense does nothing. Baker with 3 interceptions with 1. I mean, that last one was just absolutely pathetic.
Yeah, that was definitely the worst one of the day.
I call it how I see it, and here comes Deshaun Watson.
Yes, first down now from the Browns' 41. Watson in the shotgun, takes a snap, looking right, firing right. He has Demaryius Thomas, and he has about a 9-yard gain, and he gets out of bounds with just under a minute to go here.
I think that pickup right there is going very undervalued
Thomas?
by a lot of people, yes.
Yes.
Very good pickup for them.
I mean, that was one of the under-the-radar type moves that happened. Demaryius Thomas been a little quiet the last couple seasons.
Look at his quarterbacks.
Yes, Denver quarterbacks. After Peyton Manning, it's all bad. So it's second down and 2 now for the Texans. Watson in the shotgun from the Browns 32, takes a snap, looking.
There you go, there you go.
He's going to be sacked.
There you go. Myles Garrett in there.
Myles Garrett and Joe Schobert.
Everybody. Just give the sack. Give the team a sack.
Team sack.
Good pressure by the Browns. I like it.
Yes.
I'm trying to get to YouTube here real quick.
Yes.
I've missed a lot of comments.
We've seen that a little bit here today as far as getting pressure on Watson, but he's just so wiggly and able to just kind of get out of sacks. And it's rare that you get him down, but I think that is the third sack now today.
Wolfie68 says, thanks, guys. Only able to listen because of you guys. Seth Maker said took a while to look at that. He's looking at the replay. Happy we can help you out, Wolfie. Zanzi says Baker is a bust. Shirazi said good call there. Zanzi says bring back Tyrod. Shirazi says what the hell is Baker doing? Victor says Baker making turnovers today. Might be trying to get a job at Marie Callender's.
Here's the third down play real quick.
Oh, my bad.
And it's a first down to Deshaun. To Deion. Oh, that's going to be a penalty.
Come on,
that's going to be a flag on Jabril Peppers. If it's not, I will be extremely surprised. As he shoves DeAndre Hopkins what looked like about 10 seconds after the whistle blown. But it looks like they're not going to throw the flag. So, but either way, that was a first down catch to DeAndre Hopkins, who picks up a first down. Now we got about 20 seconds to go in the half.
Sorry about that on the comments. I forgot this isn't Fox.
It's still 20-0. Houston over Cleveland. What'd you say?
I forgot this was Fox. This isn't Fox.
What'd you say?
I thought they're going to go to a commercial and I was reading the comments.
I see.
They went right back to action. Like, oh, whoa, that was fast.
Wow, Bill O'Brien and the Texans. Well, at least it would be Bill O'Brien and the Texans. This is only a head coaching job in the NFL. 29-1 when leading at the half. Wow.
Might as well go 30. This is looking bad.
23 ticks on the clock. It's another first down now, and the Houston is looking for more here before the half and moving the ball with ease. They got the ball now at the Browns' 30-yard line. Watson in the shotgun. He's got 2 receivers left, 2 right. Running back to his right. Takes the snap, and he's rolling, looking, got some pressure. And he just about went down.
That's when you hate mobile quarterbacks.
Gets rid of the ball as he's getting sacked.
Schobert in there.
And if you're the Texans, you don't want to see your quarterback getting hit like that. But incomplete pass. It'll be second down now from the Browns.
Schobert,
30.
Agba, and who is it?
Collins.
Jamie Collins.
Yep. So now we've got 17 seconds. Second down and 10 from the Browns 30. Houston looking for more points here before the half. And, guys, we'll be back for the second half. We're going to stop the stream after this first half ends. We're going to take about a 10-minute break, 15-minute break, something like that. We'll be right back here with you for the second half, so make sure you check back in and so we can get more of your comments, especially if I missed some of you guys here recently in Facebook Live. Watson gets the snap on 2nd and 10 in the shotgun. He's got all day to throw. Directing traffic, looking, deep fires, left. And nobody's there. Deep left.
Deep left.
I feel like I don't know if he's not that good deep left. I feel like that's just where he looks like I got to get rid of the ball. I got to throw it away. So he just throws all his throwaways are deep left.
So you think deep? I think it's I think you're right. Part of it's that, and the percentage just goes way down because when he throws, my goodness.
He's a great thrower, though. 9 seconds to go now, 3rd and 10.
And for a right-hander, it's easier to go deep left to throw it away, too.
Now, if you're Houston here, you definitely cannot take a sack as you're right on the edge of field goal range in this situation. You do have a couple timeouts, so you could call a timeout. You can do something inbounds here, but you can't take a sack. It's 3rd and 10 now from the 30. Watson in the shotgun by himself, gets a snap, looking right, fires, and it's incomplete.
Incomplete. 4th down.
You'll see the field goal.
And like I say it again, at this point, we can't be mad at the defense. They have lived on the field. The numbers are kind of skewed.
Stephen Neville's on Facebook says it looks like he saw Tyrod warming up. I doubt that, unless there's some type of injury. Kerry says Watson is a great quarterback, but I never lose faith in Baker. Yeah, I mean, again, guys, he's a rookie.
It's one game. I seen some on YouTube saying he's a bust. I mean,
that must just be a hater. There's no way that's a Browns fan.
It's one game. I mean, he's going to have bad games. And Fairbairn just barely squeaked it in. 23-20 going into halftime.
1 second left.
1 second left. It's one game. He's going to have bad games. He's playing against a elite defense.
Chris Lyons throws a stat in there. He says Browns 74 total yards. Aaron Egarola, hopefully I said that right. Aaron Egarola, she says, thanks, guys. You guys are awesome. NFL's not showing it in Cali on CBS. Thank you, Aaron.
Thank you, Aaron.
Tune back in for the second half. We're about to end the stream right now as soon as this kickoff happens, and then we will come back.
And on YouTube, Cheryl said, this is pathetic. I guess I got spoiled with the last 2 wins, LOL. And Shirai says, Hugh somewhere is getting a chuckle right now. Hugh can chuckle himself all the way to Cincinnati with all his
We're done
L's.
talking about Hugh Jackson.
I'm done with Hugh.
He's irrelevant in life, not just football. Chris Lyons said, let's just keep feeding Chubb. Yeah, I mean, he started to get it going, but then you don't see the consistency. Gibson says it's the same thing like as with Favre in reference to Mayfield. He says always thinks he can do magic. Beauty sometimes bites others. Yeah, I mean, that's what you're going to get. Like I said, you're going to have 4 touchdowns in a flawless game last week, and then you're going to come back and have 2 or 3 picks in a game. That's what happens when you take chances.
He needs to learn. He needs to sit and take his medicine. To me, pulling out Baker is saving him for this whooping he needs to take. You know what? Yeah, take this butt whooping.
And that'll do the half. Calvin said no one is losing faith in Baker, but 3 picks, it's time to sit him and put Taylor in. I just don't think you can do that to Baker's mentality.
No,
let him respond
let him
to this.
eat this. It's all good and roses when you're doing good.
Yep.
When you're getting that butt whooping, put him back in there. Either you're going to throw 3 more picks or you're going to learn from this butt whooping.
And what you want to see is how a guy responds to adversity. So it's definitely not a good idea to just yank or pull somebody out, especially not a young rookie guy who you think is your future. You're going to let him play through those bad times. Tom Brady has thrown games with 5 interceptions before and a bad loss. I mean, it's just happened to everyone.
I keep it real. He said he's feeling dangerous and you win. Cool. Now you're losing. Take it. Take the interview after this butt whooping, and people tomorrow are going to be happy that you did bad. So let's see. Let's see how you take it.
All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and end this stream. Make sure you check back with us in about 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Make sure you're subscribed on all accounts, YouTube, Facebook, everything Browns Nation, Fan Chat Nation. He's Corey Boyd. I'm Producer G. We'll see you right back in a few minutes.
Yeah. I can't believe I didn't.